They say you wanted to talk to me about something.
Yeah, I did, blacksmith. And about that new smithy of yours. How's it going?
I'm trying, but it's tough. Why'd you ask?
Look, here's the thing. You're new here, and you should know how things work before there's some misunderstanding.
What do you mean? What misunderstanding?
Easy now. It's nothing serious. Like I said, you're new here.
Am I bothering anyone here?
Well, you see, this quarter doesn't exactly have the best reputation with the councillors.
And how does that concern me?
No offence, mate. You've got coin. You mingle with the bigwigs, and nobody here knows you. While the locals here live hand to mouth. They stick together, and they don't like anyone poking their nose in. Where do you think all this will lead?
I get it, but what exactly are you suggesting? I'm just an ordinary blacksmith, not some fancy noble.
That's exactly why. I'd like to introduce you to a good friend of mine.
Who's it about?
A benefactor, a patron. Maybe a bit of an odd fellow, but otherwise a smart, devout man. If you want to be on good terms with the locals, you should go and see him.
Does this benefactor have a name?
He's got a name like everyone else, but that's not important. Around here, they call him the Rag Man. The locals like him. He's helped a lot of them already.
What kind of nickname is that? Is he some kind of beggar?
Oh, no. That's just what they call him because he gives food to the poor in exchange for their old ragged clothes. And he looks after them in other ways, too.
How will I recognize him?
He'll be sitting at the corner table wearing a fine blue hat. You won't mistake him.
Where can I find this benefactor? Does he come here?
No. But I'll let him know, and he'll be waiting for you this evening at the Iron Eagle.
All right, I'll think it over. But now I'll go.
By all means, do as you think best.
Just clean up a bit. Buzz.
Nice going my way today.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a man here. They call him the Rag Man?
And what do you want from him?
So you know him? Or are you him?
I won't keep you in suspense. I'm him. I've been waiting for you, Master Blacksmith. I wanted to talk to you about a few things.
What's this about?
Sit down and make yourself comfortable. I'll explain everything right away. You know, setting up that smithy was a good idea. I like when someone has the courage to follow their dreams. The future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. You just mustn't underestimate the raw reality. You've settled in a quarter full of outcasts and poor folk who haven't been as lucky as you.
I understand. Mole already hinted at something. Are you trying to warn me? Is there some threat?
No, nothing's happened. Not yet.
Not yet.
Look, I know you're trying to please the guild. That's good. But you mustn't forget your neighbors either. As they say, The shirt is closer to the skin than the coat. If you help those poor folk, and I don't mean with coin, but by pulling them out of the shit, they won't give you trouble later. And they might even come to like you. Understand, we're talking about people here who are at rock bottom. But the town belongs to them just as much as to those at the top. And maybe even more.
So you want me to try to please the poor?
That's up to you and your conscience. When I can save someone from falling to the bottom, I do.
You give people food in exchange for old rags. You think that's clever?
My goal is to give the worthless a new purpose. And believe me, I'm not doing it in vain. One day, when we know each other better, I'll share my secret with you.
But what do you need from me right now?
Me, personally, nothing. A gifted artist has got into trouble, and without our help, it'll crush him. And it would be a damned shame to waste his sculpting talent. If you help him, it will be a fine start to our further cooperation. What do you say?
So tell me, what happened to him?
He was just unlucky. Young Damien is an example of how easily an honest man can slip.
Didn't you say he's an artist?
Yes, he recently came to the city to create a Calvary for the Gutenberg Mint. Truly a beautiful piece. And that's precisely the trouble. He can't finish it. But he also knows if he fails, he'll be reduced to beggary. And desperation leads to desperate acts.
Did he get mixed up with the underworld?
Almost. He wanted to hire old Volf to rob Adam Velvar, with who he was lodging. You see, Velvar has a very pretty wife, who he guards jealously. He accused Damien of seducing her and nearly strangled him. Imagine! The lad had to jump out of the window to get away.
Really?
Luckily, he survived, but he left all his belongings behind. And now, without them, he can't finish his commission.
And did he do it? Did he seduce the woman?
I don't know. But what I do know is that Velvar goes to a dodgy bathhouse girl, so he's hardly one to preach about morals. And Damien surely doesn't deserve to have the suspicions of one jealous husband ruin his promising future.
He should go to confession.
That was the condition I gave him, and he's already fulfilled it. Now it's up to us to get back his things and help him finish the work.
What do you suggest?
We'll divide the work. You'll go to Velvar's for Damien's things, and I'll handle the rest.
How am I supposed to do it?
At night, it'll be easier. But during the day, you can have a word with Velvar, and no one will suspect you.
What if it doesn't work?
Don't worry. I've got good connections. I'll make sure you're covered. Just be careful, no one gets hurt.
All right. I'll help that poor fellow. Sum up what needs to be done?
The townsman Adam Velvar threw the sculptor Damien out of his house, but his tools, and especially his drawings, were left behind. You should find everything on the upper floor of the house, in the large room with windows facing the street. If you manage to get them, bring the things to Mole. He'll know what to do next.
Is that all? Will that be the end of it?
That's up to you. I try to help where it makes sense. You'll have to decide for yourself if it makes sense to you.
And if it does?
Then I'll leave you a message with the innkeeper, and I'll trust I wasn't wrong about you, friend.
Courage.
He's very nice.
Knaben. Was brauchst du, mein Freund?
I am at your
Blues, cleaners, wood vinegar.
Kommt, meine Damen, kommt, hier haben Sie es.
Khan macht nichts machen.
Hey! You can't just walk around here without permission.
I never want to see you here again without permission.
At your service.
If you get hungry, good day to you.
I brought the sculptor's tools and sketches for Damien.
Damn, you're good. And do you even know the lad tried to rob me?
No, I didn't know.
He was damn lucky I didn't break his thieving hands right then.
And he wouldn't be sculpting much anymore.
Yeah. But he's a good lad. It'd be a shame to waste him on thievery. Thanks to you, maybe he's got a better future ahead.
My pleasure. Here are his sketches, and I also found some sculptor's tools there. I think they're his.
All respect. You can help someone in need. I value that, and I certainly won't keep it to myself. The locals will hear you're a good man.
Thanks. Did the ragman leave me any more messages?
Not yet, but I'll let you know when something comes up.
What kind of pig was sitting here?
Word reached me that you were in my smithy.
Master Henry, glad to see you.
What can I do for you?
Well, as you know, I regularly organize one of the most prestigious events in Kuttenberg, the Kuttenberg Tournament.
I know.
So I thought we could join forces. You are an up-and-coming young blacksmith, and teaming up your smithy with the tournament... what do you say? It's a matter of prestige. It would surely bring you some customers. If you contributed to the tournament, I would be glad to mention everywhere that the Blacksmiths Guild appreciates our fighters and supports them.
And what exactly would my contribution be for?
Right now, I need to cover the prize for the winner and pay for the feast. I will collect something from the entry fees, but I have already been covering part of it out of my own pocket for a while. That's why I'm looking for good folk who will help me with it.
What about the town council? Will they not give you anything?
They do, but it is no longer what it used to be. With these restless times, I must fight for every groschen. Not everyone wishes us well, and there is always someone who finds the tournament a nuisance, so it is harder than it used to be.
Here. It's not much, but at least something.
Thank you, friend. I feel this could be the start of a fine collaboration.
Well, we'll see.
Listen, how are you with weapons? Can you handle yourself a bit?
Not too bad. I'd say I can hold my own.
Excellent. Now listen, I will give you a piece of business advice. Have yourself a Waffenrock made with your blacksmith's mark, and come to the tournament. A craftsman who showcases his work in action will never lack for customers. And if you happen to win, you will make a name for yourself in the town.
Who could make such a Waffenrock for me?
Stop by Taylor Tuchmacher. He's got a shop in the town hall quarter. And if you tell him I sent you, he will give you an even better price.
Thank you. I'll think it over.
Go with God. And thanks again for your help.
Greetings. Take your pick. But no. What do you need, sir?
Friedrich Kummel sent me. He said you could make me a Waffenrock with my forager's emblem. I'd like to wear it in the Kuttenberg tournament.
No trouble at all. I can have it ready for you in no time.
Here you are.
Here you are. I'm sure you will be satisfied.
Thanks. So, will you finally speak with me about that broken clock of yours?
You made a name for yourself in the town now, so why not? I doubt the councillors would object. Even that meddler Vorsucher will not be able to say a word. Besides, the clock is so broken it could not be any worse. Worth a try, no? So tell me, how do you plan to fix it?
Well, I've got some plans from Master Skoda, who tried to repair it years ago. Supposedly, he got quite far.
That is definitely a good start. In any case, I reckon you ought to hear the whole sorry tale first. It might make you wiser. I was barely more than a lad back then, but my father was on the council, so I got a pretty close look through him. One day, the mechanism just suddenly stopped. And it has stood still ever since, nearly 30 years now. What I still remember, your guild rather boldly telling my father and the other councillors that there was no need to call in anyone from abroad. They said we would save coin if our own people handled the repairs. But it went as it usually does.
And how is that?
Instead of pulling together, every one of those masters tried to snatch the reward for himself. Master Skoda, Irving Klemmer, Hollander, each one worked on the repairs in his own little corner. No wonder the councillors lost patience and finally sent for the Italians from Padua. Though that did not end well either.
How did it end?
I only know what my father told me. They demanded all the plans and acted like they were the finest masters around. Yes, we'll do it. No trouble at all. They also asked for a fat advance. 2 weeks later, they were boozing through every tavern in the city and lazing about in the bath by day. When the bailiff reminded them they ought to get started on the repair, they almost took offense. But they did get to work. What happened next? Well, Father never liked to talk about it. That much I can tell you. The councillor said the next day they found the clock half looted, the remaining parts strewn about, and the Italians gone, along with the plans. All but one, the youngest of them, a nobleman named Fabrizio de Dondi, had stayed behind with the Burkhar's daughter. His companions most likely forgot him in the rush.
And what happened to him?
Dondi said, or so I heard, told the councillors he knew nothing. He claimed he was only an apprentice. Of course, they locked him up. Some wanted to send a letter to Padua right away demanding ransom. But it soon turned out Fabrizio, young as he was, could be very useful to the town. So they let him go.
Why did they let him go?
Because he had something to offer the local mine owners. That is, the councillors, the same ones who had wanted to trade him for a pile of groschen. Not long after they locked him up, they sent Dondi to work in the mines. He spent so long studying the mining machines that he figured out how to improve them. He significantly boosted the miners' output, and they realized you could not just trade away someone that clever like a sack of charcoal. So Fabrizio was granted the freedom, on condition that he stay in the town. And so he's still here to this day, and by the look of it, doing quite well. He is a bit of an odd one, but I'm afraid if you are serious about repairing the clock, sooner or later you will have to speak with him. The Italians vanished with the plans, so Fabrizio is probably the only one who ever saw the clock in its original state.
So there really aren't any other plans?
No, they took all of them. And they disappeared with them too. I cannot tell, but feel there was something shady about it. Try asking Fabrizio. He does not share much with me.
What about the other repairmen from the guild? You mentioned some names.
Klemmer and Hollander? They will not help you anymore. Both are dead, and their families have long since moved far away.
Where can I find Fabrizio?
He lives on the upper floor of the second house on Vintner Street, next to the tailor. Though I'm not sure he will speak to you. If you are passing by, try dropping in and see if you can win him over somehow.
So, I'll get back to the repairs.
I'm thankful you're trying, Master. I really am. But there is one last thing you need to know. I am not sure that even if you succeed with the repair, we will be able to offer you any reward. The town is exhausted by war. The coffers are empty. You understand.
Surely some sort of reward could be found. There'll be a lot of work. I'll have to talk to a lot of people, go through the details, and it'll cost me something too.
Well, if I am genuinely satisfied with how you handle it all, maybe I will find a little something for you.
I'll do my best. Thank you, Bailiff. Did you look through those documents from your husband's estate?
Yeah, it was hellish work. So many sketches and doodles. I couldn't even tell what half of them were supposed to be. Even the parchment alone must have cost a fortune. I've no idea where the old man kept getting it.
And did you find anything that might relate to the clock?
Here's some calculations and diagrams. I don't understand much of it, but it looks like a set of weights.
Thanks.
Well now, if you need those weights cast, Eldris might be able to help. He's pretty pricey, and always up to his neck in work. But truth be told, I don't know any other founder in Kuttenberg. His workshop's just down by the stream, at the bottom of Hoprink.
Do you have any commissions for me?
Aye. Word travels fast about a skilled blacksmith. Some fella stopped by, saying he needed a good blade forged. Said he was curious to see if the stories about you were true.
I'm on it.
That's what I like to hear. Bring the finished piece straight to him. He'll be waiting.
How's trade?
Nothing sold yet. Try stopping by tomorrow.
Good to see you.
Done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
Good day to you. Take a look around. How can I help you, friend?
Show me your wares.
I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry. Take care.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Pleasure doing?
Do you need my help, Master?
Good you're here. Klaus Eichner told me you've proven yourself a capable investigator.
Really? I don't think I've done anything all that complicated for him.
You can handle tangled matters, and that's just what I need. And it's best if it doesn't get around too much.
Why don't you tell Eichner directly?
Why? Because he'd make a fuss, and the worst part is, he'd be right. I really shouldn't have taken that order. It's been nothing but trouble. And it was just for some damned hoops. How was I supposed to know they'd accuse that alchemist who ordered them of witchcraft?
Christ. Didn't expect such a twist.
Me neither. He seemed like a decent fellow. Paid half up front and promised to deliver the rest in alchemical supplies. But when he was meant to come and collect the finished goods, he suddenly vanished from town.
He probably feared the executioner. Why does it trouble you?
Yesterday he sent word that according to the deal, he's still waiting on his goods and wants me to send them.
Then refuse, no? Surely you won't trade with a heretic.
And what if he decides to take revenge? Who knows what a man like that is capable of? Besides, he still owes me those alchemy supplies. And without them, I won't finish the next order for the Celeste Monastery in time. I'm already behind.
All right. How can I help you, Master Bashek?
Phew. I was afraid you'd refuse.
Not at all. Just tell me calmly what you need from me.
Nothing complicated. I just need you to deliver those hoops to that godless man and collect the supplies he owes me for them. It's not far. You'll find him at the inn just outside town. He's called Magister Johann Lasnios.
Strange name. Is that Latin?
Doesn't matter. The main thing is that it all goes quietly, and I'm done with him. Understand? I don't want half the town gossiping that our guild is tangled up with heretics.
Greetings to you too.
I can't keep hitting the same place.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this.
That should do it.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I have what you ordered.
Let's see it then, blacksmith. Just how I imagined it. Thank you. And for coming all the way from Kutzenberg, here's a little extra.
Happy to help.
Take care, sir.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Fabrizio Dondi?
Fabrizio de Dondi. Sono un nobile. I am of noble birth.
I beg your pardon?
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I've come to you as one scholar to another.
And what do you expect from our meeting?
Enlightenment. A spark of knowledge to illuminate both our minds as long-sought thoughts finally meet. Though I must add, in the tradition of the ancient Romans, above maiori distit arare minor.
Very apt. Bove maiori, old ox. That is me, exactly. So what do you want to know, young ox?
Bailiff Plumel sent me. I want to try and repair the town clock. And you're the last one who saw it in its original state.
Unfortunately, the bailiff is right about that. Madonna, that was the worst day of my life. Look, I do not like to think back on that time. Honestly, I would rather leave it buried in the past. What even makes you think you can fix the clock and convince the bailiff to trust you?
I recently took over the forge of Old Master Skoda and found out he and my father were working on repairing the clock. It was 20 years ago, and it seems they got quite far. I even found their diagrams for the components.
So, if you have the plans, why do you need me?
Because you're the only person in Kuttenberg who saw what the clock looked like back then. The one they were trying to repair based on those plans. And you've made a new life for yourself in this town. A comfortable life. So, maybe you owe it a little something.
You may be right. And I suppose you have plenty more questions. Go on, ask.
The bailiff said you were given all the clock plans back then. Where did they end up?
In Padua, most likely. Look, I had no idea what they were up to. I was the youngest. They did not trust me with anything. You've probably heard how those swindlers ruined me. Cazzo! Luckily, the Lord gave me a decent memory. It is all up here, in my head. Down to the last cog.
How'd you like living in Kuttenberg?
Honestly? At first it was not easy. I was more or less a prisoner in this town. They wanted ransom for me. Dragged me around. Threatened to send me to the mines. Can you imagine? Me! Digging! Luckily I noticed the machines they used in the treadmills were hopelessly outdated. So I suggested an improvement. And just like that, their tune changed. Since then, they have treated me entirely differently. So I probably owe everything here to my talent. Since then, I have somewhere to live, something to do, and really, I miss nothing. Except for home. Just a little.
Would you be able to share those plans with me? Maybe recreate them from memory?
Perché? It would be pointless work.
They'd help me with the repairs.
They would not. Sadly, after the sabotage by my unruly countrymen, fixing the clock will take more than old plans.
Tell me more about that so-called Italian scam. Was it all planned from the start?
Italian scam? Is that what they call it nowadays? In any case, you are asking the wrong man. I honestly believe we were here to repair the clock. Everyone acted like they meant it. The group included seasoned craftsmen, astrologers, master mechanics. Truth be told, I was only there because of my family name. My grandfather, Jacopo, and father Giovanni were great scholars. Physicians, astrologers, and engineers. They followed the works of Campanus of Novara and crafted magnificent orologia. The Padua clock is one of theirs. It only dawned on me after those fraudsters left me here that I was just bait for the townsfolk. They were after the plans, though perhaps revenge was part of it too. Revenge against my family.
What do you mean? They wanted revenge?
My family was successful, and success breeds resentment. The Padua expedition was led by Camillo Valla, one of my father's former students. He must have realized the Kuttenberg clock was structurally unique, so he took the plans.
And destroyed the mechanism too, so he could pass the plans off as his own work?
Sadly, yes. But I have no news he ever earned any real fame with them. And they left me here, in the foreign land, with a sullied, famous name. They ruined my life. It must have broken my father's heart. I was not even allowed to attend his funeral while I was being held here. It broke me. For good.
So what exactly do I need to repair the clock? Aside from your expertise.
You will need a mechanism called an astrolabe. Its measurements are transferred via a gear train to the main mechanism, which sets the movement in motion with a folio and weights. Without that astrolabe, the heart of any clock, all other work is futile, and crafting one is no easy task.
I've got the heart of the clock. It sat in a burgher's house for 20 years.
Now that is good news. That gives us a foundation to build on. If it still works, of course.
I wouldn't know, but I hope so.
Next, you will need a set of weights, precisely calibrated and cast according to the old machine's designs.
I've got old designs for the weights from Master Skoda.
Excellent. Then all that is left is to have them cast. In any case, in the end we will need to build that folio-driven escapement ourselves. My countrymen dismantled most of it and took it away. But luckily, part of it remained. For the final stage of the repair, we will need some smithing. But more importantly, a truly skilled mechanic. Or a locksmith, if you prefer.
I thought that was you.
No. I can design it, calculate it, set it up. But the hands-on work will require someone exceptionally handy.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, you will find someone. The masters at the guild know their craft, do they not?
So what else is needed for the repair?
You said you have got the astrolabe. That is very important. Then we will need that set of weights, and a truly capable locksmith. A real master of his craft.
Thanks. I'll come back once I've got everything we need.
Va bene. Come back with that locksmith. We'll talk it all over with a roast and a bottle of good wine. I hope our new collaborator will be as remarkable a man as you.
Nobleman came back. He said he's not going to let it drop.
Sei gegrüßt, mein Herr. Such dir was aus?
I need something cast from you.
Entschuldigung. I'd be happy to cast whatever you need. But right now, I just can't.
Why not?
We've got a contract from the town. Loads of work. The furnaces are running full tilt. Verdammte Scheiße. We don't even get to breathe. And then there is that Pushko.
What's going on?
My apprentice has gone missing. His name is Pushko. I sent him to Grund, zur Abmessung der Glocke, to measure the bell. I lent him my horse, so he'd be back quick. But he's still not returned. Seit 2 Tagen. Verdammter Kerl. And there's just no one to hire. And without people, I cannot cast a thing.
What if I went and found that apprentice of yours?
Wait a moment. Du bist der neue Meister. You're the new one at the guild. Eichner was talking about you, the capable one. You'll find Pushko for sure. Ich vertraue dir. If you find Pushko, the first thing you'll tell him is to cast whatever you want. Darauf gebe ich dir mein Wort.
Where should I look for him?
Was weiß ich? You should ask the Pfarrer in Grund. Na ja, der Priest in Grund should know. Sein Name ist Havel.
Did Pushko have anything valuable with him? Something that might make someone want to ambush him?
Valuable? Nein, das glaube ich nicht. But to me, he's valuable in himself. Ist wertvoll, weil Gesicht ist. He's truly very skilled.
All right, I'll go and look for him.
Gott sei Dank. Hopefully nothing's happened to him. Or meinem Pferd. Oh my God. I'm over.
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
God be with you. What do you need?
I'm looking for the apprentice, Pushko, from Master Founder Eldris of Kuttenberg. I heard he was supposed to stop by to measure the bell.
Aye, he was here. Came on a fine horse and did his job well. Climbed the tower and measured everything carefully. But then he went to the tavern. I warned him not to. Told him he shouldn't do that. He wouldn't listen.
Why shouldn't he go to the tavern?
Because he openly said he planned to play dice. And gambling brings misfortune. It seemed to weigh on his soul a bit afterwards, because he came to confess the next morning.
And then?
Then nothing. I went about my rounds in the village as usual. I did spot him later, walking towards that long forest, stretching from the charcoal burners all the way southwest to the Wolf Mountains. He was walking slowly, on foot, and for some reason, he was carrying a rope slung over his shoulder.
You let him go?
Well, why shouldn't I have?
What if he was off to string himself up from the nearest tree with that rope?
Wait, you mean that he might have... No, surely not. He can't do that. It's against the Lord.
What exactly did he tell you?
I can't reveal that.
What? Why?
Well, essentially it was part of a confession, so I'm bound by the seal of confession.
Well, in this case, you wouldn't actually be breaking the seal of confession.
How so?
The sacramental seal is, of course, inviolable, but in this case, you wouldn't be endangering the penitent. On the contrary, by speaking up, you might save his life.
That's actually true. Pushko confided in me that in the evening he was playing dice with the woodcutters camped near the Wolf Mountains. And as the beer flowed, the stakes got higher until Pushko ran out of coin. But he still wanted to keep playing, so he wagered his horse and lost.
But that wasn't his horse.
Exactly. After confession the next morning, he told me it was a serious mess. But would he really go and hang himself over it? Surely not, would he?
I'm going to find him. I just hope it's not too late.
May all the saints stand by you.
I'd like to atone for my sins, Father.
Son, your actions are truly despicable. You must go on a pilgrimage and repent.
I'm ready to make the pilgrimage.
Beneath the Visoka Hill, there is a chapel of St. John the Baptist. Pray for the saint who was betrayed by the cunning Salome and was beheaded. There you shall be granted moral strength to renounce your sins.
What penance do you give me?
Say the Lord's Prayer and ask the Lord for forgiveness.
Time to go.
That's right. God be with you.
Come here.
Boy.
Quick! Go!
Whoa! What is it, Mutt? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Quick!
Whoa, whoa. Pushko! 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 Eldris is looking for you. No one here either.
Quick!
Pushko! Pushko! Damn it, Pushko, answer me! Hey! What if he really went and hanged himself? Pushko! Pushko! Hey! Pushko, where are you? I'm not too late. You couldn't hang yourself from these trees anyway. I'll try a bit further in. God! Pushko! Pushko! Hey! Eldris sent me! Life's beautiful! Don't do anything stupid! Pushko! 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 Eldris is looking for you! No one here either. Pushko! Pushko! Hey! Pushko, where are you? I hope I'm not too late. You're Pushko?
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Henry. Eldris sent me. I needed him to cast something for me, but he says he can't manage without you. Seems you're missed in the workshop.
Jesus. But I can't go back just yet.
I get it. First, you need to get Eldris's horse back from the woodcutters.
Oh, Jesus. He lent me Bentley and I lost him. Oh, what a disgrace. I'm just a bloody fool. The biggest fool of them all, damn it. If I go back without the horse, Eldris will tear me in half. But it's really all his fault.
What do you mean?
He's always sending me to measure bells, cast maces and other stupid things. And the journey's always boring as hell. If he'd finally let me cast guns, none of this would have happened. Oh, and I don't have to deal with this mess anymore.
So what's your plan?
I'll start shouting at them to provoke them. Then I'll lure them right into a trap. When they run after me, they'll trip over the rope and smack flat on their faces. And I'll use the chance to grab the horse.
I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
It just sounds like you're counting too much on things going exactly as you imagined, which they rarely do.
Then what am I supposed to do? Got a better idea?
When the priest told me you took a rope and headed for the woods, it looked like you were going to hang yourself.
I'd never do that. Suicides go straight to hell. I actually had this plan all figured out since last night.
Couldn't you just pay Eldris off? I mean, give him some coin.
What world do you live in? Do you know how much a horse like that costs?
I've got a bit of coin.
I can't accept that. We barely know each other. I just have to get Eldris's Bentley back, that's all.
You know what? Better let me handle the woodcutters.
You do that for me?
Yeah, I'm good with this sort of trouble.
Well, all right then. I'll wait here.
Go!
Whoa!
Whoa! I'd like to ask about the horse.
Go and see our foreman. It's his horse.
I heard you won the horse in a dice game.
That's right. Seems I've already made a name for myself.
Trouble is, the horse doesn't belong to the apprentice who played for it, but to his master. He's got to give it back.
Then he shouldn't have played for it. The lads have taken a liking to him. They're learning to ride him. Beats drinking all day, right?
What if we play for the horse?
Why not? But you've got to offer something in return.
All right then. Let's play.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice. Like this. Here. That's enough for me. Don't even want to play. The last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here. You might even win with that. Damn! Shit! I said as much. It looks pretty bad, eh? My God! So far. I'm done. Let's liven it up a bit. Even a fool gets lucky sometimes. Fuck! That's rotten luck. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Kurva! Bloody dice! Damn it! That's how you have to play! Damn it! That...
Damn. You won.
So the horse is mine.
Easy come, easy go. Oh well, take it then.
Well, good day.
Whoa, whoa. Here's Eldred.
Oh, let's get...
Sure.
At least it'll...
So I found
Push well.
He wasn't that feel. Now you.
What back? It's all but there's. Why don't?
Eldred.
Yeah. If you but be if you ever.
I need you.
Wait.
It's for the. I haven't got.
Don't look at me.
Always welcome here. No, excuse me.
All right.
The and the one for a meal.
Huh?
From heat.
Oh. About that off.
What?
I don't.
As you. Oh well. Well, my friend.
Henry?
How's?
I've got the coin for you, and you can stock it up. Henry? Duty calls.
Is there a bit?
There, a woman. One once.
Welcome, good man. It's good. Glad to see you.
This...
My, thank you, Henry.
What do you...
I'm glad you found.
About...
Yeah, if...
Here you go.
Can I...
Here you go.
I can... You know...
Well, I'm about half done. It's almost finished.
God be with you, sir.
I'm finished.
Great. Let's see. That looks very good. Your customer will be pleased. Take care, my friend.
Honey pies! Pies like no other. Melt on your tongue like butter.
Greetings. What do you need?
Fancy a bit of a shooting contest?
Sure. Why not? I'd be happy to stretch my arms a bit.
Great. Glad to hear it.
All right. Let's go to Hoprink for popinjay shooting with Master Holtz. And what about a crossbow then? How do you feel about that?
Unfortunately, I don't have a crossbow on me.
I understand. Just let me know when you're ready.
Is that offer of an archery contest still open?
Of course. Provided you have something...
Not yet.
I understand.
Is that off?
Of course.
No worries.
We can. But...
Of course.
Agree.
Archers, get set. And go.
What a shitty day. It's too windy. Down you go.
Well, now that's sweet. No matter how I count it, I've come out ahead. And on top of that, I'm taking our wager.
All right, fair enough. Here you go. Next time I'll watch out for you. I underestimated you.
I'm sure this won't be the last time we meet.
Take care, my friend. May God and Saint Sebastian go with you.
You silly doggy.
Wait, friend. Come here.
Gah!
Whoa, whoa.
Was ist los? Looking for something?
Greetings, my friend.
Do you know some alchemist, Johann? I was told he lodged here.
Yeah, someone like that is here. But ask the ale maids. I'll be with you, sir.
dich. Wie kann ich dir helfen?
I'm looking for the alchemist, Johann. I heard he lodged here recently. Is that true?
Aye, but I haven't seen him come out of his room today. It's upstairs, third door.
Nice out today.
Oh, damn. The door is jammed. I'll try kicking it in. Good God. What happened here? Ugh. What's that smell? Is that sulfur? And where's the fella? It was bolted from the inside. Did he jump out the window? This doesn't look good. I should get out. But first, I'll check if I can find those ingredients for Bushek. A map full of strange symbols. How can I decipher them? This looks like that alchemist's diary. Maybe it'll tell me where to find what I'm looking for.
Bin gleich bei dir.
Whoa! Looks like the alchemist disappeared, but left his things in his stash. Who knows what happened to him?
Glad to see you, guild brother.
I was at the inn, but I didn't find the sorcerer there. It's like he vanished into thin air.
Strange. Did something happen to him?
I think he just escaped through the window. Maybe he was afraid they'd come after him. Who knows? Maybe they got him. There was an awful mess in there, like after a fight, and it reeked of sulfur.
Damn. If they really arrested him and he tells them I helped him?
Well, chin up. I've also got good news for you. I found those alchemical ingredients.
Excellent. I could see Eichner wasn't praising you for nothing. Can I do something for you in return?
I'd like to carry on with repairing the forge as soon as possible. Do you think the guild will be all right with that?
Oh, that's a given. I'll gladly see to it. And once again, thank you for your help. God bless you in your good work.
Yellow and red.
Well, well, the Flash is here.
Flash?
That's right. I've never seen anyone admitted to the guild that fast.
You seem bothered by it. Look here. Maybe the old fellows could simply see I'm a good smith.
Doesn't bother me. I'm more interested in how you handle a sword. Can you only forge them, or can you wield them too?
I won't boast, but I'm pretty good with a blade.
So you'll like what I'm about to tell you now. Me and the lads go outside town for friendly sword-fighting bouts. If you do well, you can earn some groschen and make a name for yourself in the guild. So, Flash, are you in? Or are you shitting your brays?
Right then. Show me what you've got.
So, ready to go?
Ready? This flash burned your arse.
Aye, aye. You were good. I'll tell the others there's a sharp new challenger here. I'm sure they'll be keen to spar with you too. Here's something for your trouble. I'll go lick my wounds.
Master Black.
Do you need something forged?
That I do. A strong, sharp axe is all I need. Can you help me?
All right. I'll do it.
Thank you. And when you're done, please come and see me. Yeah, friend.
How are those weights, Pushko?
Done. Full set. It's on the bench. Bit of a fiddly job, especially sorting out all those calculations. For the coin you gave Eldris, I figured I'd best make an effort. Now you've got the weights, I reckon the repair's almost done.
Yeah, not quite. I'm still missing the most important bit. The actual mechanism. I'll have to ask how they used to do it.
Well, at least you've got someone to ask. Stander will be glad to help you, won't he?
You're right about that.
I've almost got it done. Good. That looks finished. That's one sharp blade.
You have a kind, mate.
I have what you ordered.
I'm excited. Show me. Beautiful work. Thank you very much.
Glad to be of service.
Take care, friend.
What would you like?
Do you have a message from Ragman for me?
Aye. He said to tell you about it directly. Said you won't fuck it up.
That's what I call trust. Go on then. Who are we saving from the noose this time?
There's this one poor girl. Her older sister was to be wed, only she died, and the entire dowry went to the other side, according to the contract. The poor girl is basically an orphan now. She doesn't have anyone else, and they didn't even return what belonged to her sister. She's a pretty lass, and if she has something to get her started, I'm sure she'll find herself some respectable work.
Christ, that's quite a story. Do you think it's worth it?
Like Ragman says, if we can help someone, why wouldn't we try?
All right, I'll help. If you tell me where to go, that is.
From what I've gathered, you'll need to get into the baker's house in the Czech Quarter. It's the first house on the right, heading towards the Colleen Gate. You can't miss it.
Aye. Hopefully I'll find it.
I reckon it'll be locked in some chest in the basement. I'd start looking there. As soon as you pinch it, bring it to me, and I'll take care of the rest.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
But be careful, all right? Stay nice and quiet, and make sure nobody gets hurt. Break a leg, blacksmith. Good afternoon.
About that job for Ragman.
How's it looking? Did you handle it?
I hope this is it.
Christ, clothes like this will sell nicely. But that's up to me. And I'll give whatever I earn to that poor girl, so she has something to get started with. And I'll mention you, of course.
Well, I hope it helps, and I didn't risk it for nothing.
Ragman knows what he's doing. He doesn't help idiots. You did the right thing. I'll let you know if anything new comes my way. In the meantime, break a leg, blacksmith.
Well, good.
Man.
I had the weights cast based on your sketches.
I noticed. Great work. You really are a man of action. Just like your pa. I'm sure you'll see it through to the end. Only the last step is always the hardest. Especially in this case.
What's the last step?
To put the clock together, in short. Only you can't do it alone. Back in the old days, at least we could get a good look at the clock. But I've heard since those Italians got involved, there's not much to look at. You made everything you could based on our old sketches, but you're still going to need someone who's seen the original machine.
I know someone like that. One of the Italians stayed in Kuttenberg. Not voluntarily, but still. I spoke with him, and he said he remembers everything. The plans are in his head. And he said he'll help me.
But you're still going to need someone who can put the clock back together.
That's what the Italian said, too.
Someone handy, who's seen and touched the clock from the inside. Someone... who also happens to be the crookedest bastard far and wide.
You have someone in mind, don't you?
Aye. His name is Wolf.
That apprentice goldsmith who was working with you, but then stole the heart of the clock?
That's the one. It might have been his first crooked deed, but it definitely wasn't the last. Before I left Kuttenberg, I heard he started getting involved in all sorts of thieving and scamming. They say he can open any chest, pick even the hardest locks. He worked for anyone who had the coin, and if he wasn't happy with how much he got for the job, he'd fuck them over without a second thought.
Where can I find him?
You'll have to look for him. But I reckon people connected to shady dealings around here might know. Maybe someone from the Hole? He used to be there all the time, day and night. But I reckon these days it might not be noble enough for him.
What does Wolf look like?
I haven't seen him in 20 years, so I don't know. But back then, he had bright ginger hair. Not a little ginger, like fire. Who knows? He could be bald these days. And from what I remember, he didn't exactly talk like one of ours. I think he was from Moravia.
Do we really need this Wolf fella? You said he was a cheat.
I'm afraid he's the only person who really knows the clock, and is handy enough to fix it.
And what if someone else learned how? Someone more reliable?
It would take much longer than convincing Wolf to work with us. You're just gonna have to risk it with him, Henry.
Is he even still alive? I wouldn't be surprised if someone took revenge on him.
I couldn't tell you, but fuckers like him tend to be lucky. I reckon he's doing just fine for himself. Living in some big house, pretending to be a lord.
I'll go and find Wolf then.
Best of luck.